Set heading to 150.
Confirmed.
Turns out that having an active co-pilot is both very handy and also a lot of fun. Thanks to a new pack called Aviator, it's something that's available to everyone. Essentially, Aviator allows you to control more or less any function of your plane via voice command. What's more, it also responds to your commands. Altitude to 2000.
Okay.
Throttle to 70.
70%.
Flaps to full.
Full flaps.
Aviator is voiced by Tim Collins, a professional pilot with over 40 years of flight experience with planes such as the Boeing 747, the Airbus A340 and more. So in the on-screen footage I was flying the Cessna 172 here, and this was filmed entirely in the showcase cam without any hands on any of the flight controls. The plane was set to autopilot and so would respond to heading, altitude and throttle changes. Basically, this means I can remote control the plane externally, purely with my voice, whilst concentrating on controlling the drone camera. It's a great option to have, not just for filming, but also for appreciating the stunning scenery the sim has. And of course, it also adds another layer to the available control inputs. Talking of which, Aviator has a variety of options when it comes to just about everything. One of these is going through the checklists. So we're going to try that out in the Boeing 787. You can see that on the screen right here. We have three options available for doing a checklist. Firstly, we can ask the co-pilot to perform the checklist for us. Perform the checklist.
No problem. Battery to on. That's on. APU selector to start. Right, we need to wait for the APU start to become available. Fuel pumps on.
So this will completely automate the checklist, going through with the entire thing step by step. The pack is capable of pressing all the necessary buttons and switches. It will do this in the correct order, with the correct timing, and will narrate its progress.
Check ICAS and monitor engine start.
Here's another option. Take me through the checklist.
No problem, I'll take you through it and you can check them off. Battery to on.
So this will walk us through the checklist step by step.
Good.
Basically telling us what we need to do and when we need to do it. The camera will also focus automatically in the necessary direction, although the automated camera can be disabled if you prefer that, for example when you are in VR. Now Aviator uses Voicepack, more in that in just a moment, and it connects to Microsoft Flight Simulator via the SimConnect API, which means it's aware of the actions that you perform. When it comes to checklists, it will wait for you to complete the task before moving on to the next step, for example. Now the third option here for engines and the whole start procedure is to simply say auto start the engines, and everything will then start up automatically without having to worry about the checklist.
Cool.
Now, as there are so many planes in Flight Simulator, the full checklist feature isn't available for all of them. There's a list on the screen right here showing which planes have which checklist feature available in them. Of course, this is an ongoing development, so additional planes will be added to the available checklists as time goes on. And meanwhile, there are still dozens upon dozens of standard commands that are available to all planes. Moving on to other features, such as Pushback, this can also be fully voice controlled. Request Pushback. In fact, ATC can be fully interacted with via voice. This includes acknowledging ATC requests, changing frequencies, requesting a flight following and more. Pushback tail right. So you may be wondering how all of this works. Well, HCS Voicepacks rely on a separate piece of software called Voicepacks. This is able to listen to voice commands and then perform a scripted or automated action based upon that command. Voicepacks has a lot of uses and is fully customizable, but do be aware that it costs $10 and is a separate purchase to the Voicepacks, and also keep in mind that the Voicepacks won't work without it. Basically, once Voicepacks is installed, you can then install Aviator, and this adds all the relevant scripting into Voicepacks in order to make it work with the flight simulator. It also, of course, adds all the relevant voice dialogue as well. Now, as mentioned, Aviator is voiced by Tim Collins as Captain Anderson. Co-pilot, take control.
I have the aeroplane.
But in future there will also be additional voice packs. External camera.
I'm on it.
Cockpit view.
Acknowledged.
Instrument view 1. Instrument view 2. Instrument view 3. Forward view.
No problem.
So essentially the way this works is that HCS voice packs have a whole variety of different voice actors for different voice packs. They already have a whole ton of them for Elite Dangerous, and they're planning on more for Microsoft Flight Simulator here. So all in all, it's a pretty neat package. It has a lot of features in here, and personally I'm finding it very useful, and I think it's going to be useful for different people, really depending on your tastes. There's some stuff here for hardcore simmers, like I said, and stuff here for more casual players as well. Something for everyone then, really. All the information you need can be found in the video description below. Do check it out. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys and girls next time.